This morning, 220,000 children every year are diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis by the age of 18. It's now called juvenile idiopathic arthritis. It's an autoimmune disorder that affects the small joints and can make life much more challenging for young people. One person who works here on our morning show knows the struggles well.
So we're just trying to lower the inflammation, and then we're going to go from there.
You may recognize this young interview guest on a local news program in Kentucky. It was experiences like this that inspired Sam Perez to get into TV. Now, our 10 News Today traffic anchor and weekend morning anchor.
Good morning and welcome back to the show.
Sam makes it look easy, but she fights a battle no one sees and has been since she was in the 6th grade.
I was 12 years old and I was taking notes in Spanish class, and all of a sudden it felt like my wrist popped out of socket.
The school nurse thought it was carpal tunnel, and that led to many tests with an eventual diagnosis: pediatric rheumatoid arthritis.
It affects my fingers, my toes, my knees, ankles, hips, jaw, pretty much everything. And so then there was this big long journey of trying to figure out how to stop it.
Sam and her family had to make adjustments at home.
Something as simple as taking notes was really hard in class. Something as simple as opening the door. We had to install special doorknobs in my house. I had to get special utensils that were easier for me to use.
Sam was fortunate. One of the few pediatric arthritis doctors in the country was in her hometown of Lexington, Kentucky.
My doctor's approach was basically start all of this really heavy medication. I was actually at one point taking a really small dose of chemotherapy and a bunch of other drugs to try and get it into medicated remission.
1, 2, 3.
The medication helped a lot, but it's a balance of risk versus reward even today.
I'm so used to just living with a degree of pain every day that sometimes I can ignore the symptoms.
But she fights through the pain as she hauls camera equipment from story shoot to story shoot.
Having to be nimble with the camera and use buttons and then edit sometimes, like in the car or on location, can be really, really difficult.
Sam is one of the most positive people you'll ever meet. When I first learned that you had been battling this, I was like, wait, what? You are literally just like a bright light every day, which is pretty inspirational to a lot of young people. Talk a little bit about what you would say to young people dealing with what you've dealt with.
I think everyone has something they're struggling with, and that looks a little bit different for every person, but just knowing you're not alone in that, I think, is important. And then also knowing that it's not all bad.
Yeah. I just think it's so inspirational that you lead your life like you do. Like, I would have never even imagined you were dealing with this knowing you. And you don't lead with that either. I didn't even know about that until a few months ago. Yeah. So I'm just impressed by your strength, and I'm so excited that you're using this for good.
Well, thank you. Thank you for giving me the chance to share. And yes, so this Saturday, December 13th, we're having the chance for the Jingle Bell Run. So that raises money for the Arthritis Foundation, which has been really pivotal in my journey. So that is at World's Fair Park, 9 a.m. start time. I have a team. If you would like to come out and run or walk the 5K with me, I would so appreciate it. You can sign up by scanning that QR code. Also, if you'd just like to donate to the organization and to my team, I would really appreciate it. Again, the Arthritis Foundation has made a huge impact in my life and my journey, and it's an honor to be able to support them as the honoree this year.
Well, it was an honor to tell your story. Thank you for letting me do it.
Thank you.
All right.